It is finally time to set up my traveler's notebook for the season of spring. I love creating seasonal traveler's notebooks as a place where I can put a prayer journal, gratitude journal, devotion book that I'm focusing on for the season. And it's just always so much fun to piece it together. And I just really love having a place, a dedicated place where I have everything I'm working on. So I pulled several different options. Well, this is the one I used for February, and that's a really cute one. Um, but I have the Adventure Awaits devotion book in here because I think I want to pull this out to use potentially. And then I only have one of these little holder guys, so I move it from place to place. But I love having these little music book holders in here because those are really perfect for holding open a journal page. And so I like having that. And then I also love having like pre-cut out printables ready to go as well too. So I think that's all I wanted to pull out from here. We'll keep the extravagant love in there for a future time. So this is the cover I used last year for spring, and I have this really cute little image I put here, and I don't know where it went. So we might have to recreate that. But anyways, I used this last spring, and I think I have a video for that. So if I do, I'll link that video down below. But I wasn't sure, if I should mix it up to have it look a little different. I loved the floral pattern on the cover of this one. I thought that was just really pretty for spring. I almost feel like the inside is a little dark for what I want to use. I don't know. It just almost seemed kind of fall-like with the plaid and the brown. I think that's brown. It's either brown or black. But I just love the flowers on that too. And then this is another option that I haven't used in a while. And this is a really good one too. It has a lot of really pretty florals on it. So I don't know. I wish this was a live stream and you could tell me what to do. But maybe I'll work on pulling the other pieces I want to use inside, and maybe that'll kind of inspire me. So in here, I do have the Pausing for His Peace book, devotion book, which I think I might want to use. We are getting ready to go to the beach this weekend, my parents' beach house. And I don't know, so I just thought, well, this might be kind of a good one to focus on because I love just the theme of peace is like really important. Peace is my word for 2025, and so I thought, well, maybe maybe that's going to be a good one for me to meditate on. But I also love the Adventure Awaits kit, the devotion book, because we're going on a trip. So even though it's just, a couple hours to the beach, but so I was thinking, oh, well, this would be a fun one to do as well too. So I always pack too many things. A few other things I pulled. I do have my spring journal that I want to bring, so I need to. I've done some documenting in here, but definitely not as much as I had wanted. So I definitely want to bring this to work on. And then I also pulled the Take Root devotion book, and this one's really perfect for spring because it has themes about plants. And then I was like, oh, well, I also really like this one. And then I also pulled the Ruth devotion book, which I started last year. But I think I don't want to do the Ruth one. And I think I don't really want to do Take a Root at this time. And then I also have, this is a gratitude and prayer journal, and it has a gratitude journal at the front and a prayer journal at the back. And so the smart thing to do would be to bring this and try and finish it. Because I just have a few pages left. But I also have this prayer journal, which I started this year for National Day of Prayer. This is where I was doing my praying. But I think I'll set this aside and instead bring this one so I can maybe try to finish this one, which would be fun. So I probably should only do one devotion book though. Let's see what my husband thinks. All right, the verdict is in. I'm going to do pausing for his peace. So I can focus on peace this weekend. All right, so now that I have my 3 devotion books and my little, I don't know, what do you call this? Some sort of insert. I'll have to pick which one to do on the inside. I think I want to use this one to kind of switch it up from what I did last year. I think that sounds kind of fun. And I think I'm gonna put pausing for his peace at the beginning. Because I think that'll look really pretty with the mint green. And then I'll probably do the gratitude and prayer journal next. And then I'll do the spring journal after that. And then, whoops. And then lastly, I'll do the insert here. And I will have linked in the description box below all of the different devotion books and prayer journals and gratitude journals and things that I mentioned. If you are in the market for some fun spring themed devotion books and prayer journals and whatnot, it is such a beautiful season to reflect on the Lord. All right, so I do have some things tucked in here that would be fun to bring, but I think I'm going to move them back into the little zipper pouch. I kind of want to decorate the inside over here. And one thing I do often pull from this is this cute little picture of my husband and I. Should probably print a new one sometime, but I like having that tucked in at the top there. And I think over here I have some notepad paper. This is from the Spring Notepad, and this is available in the Creative Faith Etsy shop. And then I also have some prayer pages, and so I'm going to tuck these in the front, and I kind of like it when they stick out a little bit so you can see the pretty color. So we got that going for us, and I'll have these linked down below. I think what I'm going to do actually is put the whole Creative Etsy shop on sale for 50% off. So I think I'll do that, and that way you can get any physical item and any printable for 50% off if you would like. The end of May is Creative Faith's anniversary. I did my very first workshop at the end of May 2016. So it's a really fun time of the year, and so let's celebrate with a sale. So I'll do no code needed. You can just shop a lot of fun things. So I'm trying to find, I have a printable that matches this that I cannot find for the life of me in my stash. Where did it go? Oh, found it. So last year in the little rectangle square thing here, I had a little thing that said trusting the Lord this spring. I really don't know where it went, but I kind of want to recreate that, but maybe using a different color scheme. So I have, this is the spring mugs and journals, and I really love this printable. I did all these fun hand-lettered phrases. Here we go. So I'll grab some scissors and recreate it. I really wonder where I put it. I had it on the green colored paper, this one. But that's okay. It's fun to create new things again. And so I think I'll put it on a different background. I think this green sort of maybe clashes with the mint. Not a lot, but I know this is one of my favorite printables for the springtime. So let's see. I think I have some pattern papers in here. That will be perfect for making this. Oh, I think this would be kind of fun. Make a little tag that kind of sticks out from down here. I think that would be really cute. So let's see. I almost want to put it on cardstock of sorts. Maybe I have these little vintage cards. That would be kind of perfect. Will it fit? Just barely. So cut this out. It is actually really fun to kind of be creative, and I really want to make a spring bookmark too, but we're kind of losing light because it is getting laid out. So I don't think I'll do a bookmark tonight, but then I have this little bit poking through. I don't want it to get my journal sticky. And you won't really be able to see the back side, unless of course you pull it out, but I'll mostly just keep this all tucked in. All right, I'm just gonna cut around the edge here and trim it down. I think this color is gonna be really pretty with the mint. I have a lilac mint combo. And I'd love to know in the comments, do you like setting up seasonal traveler's notebooks? I would love to know, so comment below. Do you set up like a seasonal journal, seasonal traveler's notebook? Let me know in the comments below. Oh, that looks so cute. You can kind of see the flower through, but kind of not. I love that. Okay, and then I want to add a little paper clip. I have this big little container full of different paper clips and things. Ooh, oh my goodness, how perfect is that? You see how well that matches? This is one I made in December, and that is so cute. I love that combination. I also have the little mug ones that I made too. Is that too much? Oh, I kind of love that. I have the little flower and the little mug. I wonder what I could put here. I'm not sure. guess it's okay if it's just blank too, though. You don't need to fill every little bit of over here with stuff. But I could pull out that washi tag that I moved back here, actually. I could pull that out just to have like a little something here. The red doesn't totally match, but that's all right. And then I think lastly, I'm going to put a few more elements back in the little zipper pouch that I can use when we're at the beach. So I think I'll pull like a few mugs would be fun, and things to kind of reflect on the theme of peace and prayer and slowing down, because those will all be things that I'll be pondering while we're hopefully just getting some good rest time. That sounds so lovely and so needed right now to get some good rest. So I'll put some of those in there, and I also want to maybe pull a few of the spring elements as well too. That'd be good for taking notes in the journal. And yeah, that's probably good enough. Just to have some different elements to use while journaling at the beach house. And then last but not least, I need to grab one of my Creative Faith pens. I love using those in my journals and planners. And my favorite one for spring, of course, is the pink one. And it says, I love God's Word on it. And this will be one of the things that's on sale, actually, for 50% off in the Creative Faith Etsy shop. Okay, let's see what we think. We've got the devotion book I'm going to work on. I have the gratitude and prayer journal, and then my spring journal for documenting, and a little book holder, journal holder, and some stickers and printables. All ready to go for spring journaling. So fun. And so I hope this video inspired you to set up a journal for the spring season. And I'll have linked down below all the different devotion books and prayer journals that I mentioned in here, as well as past. I'm pretty sure last year I did a spring traveler's notebook setup. So if you want to watch that, you can. And I hope you are having a beautiful spring so far. And be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below and the bell notification so you don't miss out on any Creative Faith videos. I am trying to get to 10,000 YouTube subscribers this year, and I am so very close. So if you come back and watch every week and aren't yet subscribed, please do that, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, friend!